The truth.
What's up, everybody? I'm going to go ahead and go into another part of this stuff I've been doing. It's all linked back to Epstein and all this other stuff's going on, but it's going in a different direction than what everybody else has been doing. So let's go ahead and jump into it. This one is about Elon Musk. We'll go part way here with this. Elon Musk, Tesla, has deep and multifaceted connections with China, ranging from large-scale manufacturing to a critical reliance on its supply chain for new Optimus robot. These connections also include complex legal dynamics regarding consumers and a recognition of China as a major competitor. The cornerstone of Tesla's connection with China is its Shanghai Gigafactory, which has a massive success. It is Tesla's most productive facility globally, producing over 95,000 vehicles annually, with parts that are over 95% localized from Chinese suppliers. The factory boasts an automation rate exceeding 95%, with some sections like welding shops being nearly 100% automated. This facility was built with significant support from Chinese authorities. It was the first foreign car maker that allowed full control of its Chinese operations, benefiting from tax breaks and loans. This super status helped Tesla overcome production hurdles and solidified its presence in the world's largest automobile market. China is the largest automotive market now in the world. Tesla's ambition for its humanoid robot, Optimus, is deeply tied to China. Industry analysis show that Tesla has spent 3 years building an Optimus chain with hundreds of Chinese suppliers for actuators, motors, sensors, and vision systems. The primary driver for this reliance is cost. China controls an estimated 63% of the global humanoid robot component supply chain. A Morgan Stanley analysis highlights this, that excluding Chinese parts would skyrocket Optimus production costs from around $46,000 to $131,000, making it impossible for Tesla to reach its $20,000 target. And that's the price. They want to be able to get these robots in your house. It's $20,000, maybe plus a little bit more for, the bells and whistles. This dynamic has led an emerging global split where the United States focuses on the AI brain, while China dominates the physical body of robots. Reports also suggest Musk's team recently conducted secretive inspections of Chinese firms to further integrate them into the robot's supply chain. Tesla's position in China also involves aggressive legal tactics and acknowledged competition. Tesla has successfully sued multiple Chinese customers who publicly complained about vehicle safety, winning all reviewed cases. Critics attribute this success to Tesla's cozy relationship with the state, making it difficult for consumers to win disputes. Despite its reliance on China, Musk openly stated during Tesla's fourth quarter 2025 earnings call that China excels in both AI and manufacturing capabilities and will be Tesla's strongest competitor in humanoid robots. A key concept for understanding Tesla's strategy is in this emerging global division of labor is the AI and robotics sector. Often described as the U.S. leads the brain, AI, while Chinese controls the body, manufacturing. This dynamic is central to how his companies operate. U.S. as the brain, Companies like Tesla and XAI focus on developing its artificial intelligence software, chips like the up-and-coming AI5 and the world models that serve as the intelligence for both autonomous vehicles and humanoid robot. Everything will be connected, the hive thing, the hive mind. Chinese companies have a dominant advantage in precision manufacturing materials and large-scale assembly required to build physical robots and hardware at a cost that makes mass production feasible. SpaceX is central to Musk's long-term AI infrastructure plan, and this vision is also connected to China's industrial strength. Musk has outlined a plan to use SpaceX Starship with targets up to of 10,000 to 30,000 launches annually, 10,000 to 20,000 launches annually, to deploy massive AI computing power into space. The logic is that space offers unlimited solar energy and efficient cooling, bypassing the power and heat constraints that limit Earth-based data centers. And yes, guys, they are looking at launching data centers into space, out in our upper atmosphere. They're making it even more crowded than what it is. The feasibility of this project depends on Chinese industrial capacity. Musk has explicitly praised China's dominance in solar panel manufacturing, noting that only by relying on China's solar industrialization capabilities can the massive energy needs for such projects be met. Tesla's humanoid robot, Optimus, is the clearest example of reliance on China. The connection goes far beyond simple purchasing. Tesla began engaging with hundreds of Chinese component suppliers for the Optimus project 3 years ago, collaborating with research and development and hardware design. This emerging Optimus chain includes companies providing actuators, motors, sensors, and even the robot's curved glass head. The reliance is driven by simple economics. China controls an estimated 63% of the global humanoid component supply chain. To achieve Musk's vision of a low-cost, mass-produced robot, excluding Chinese parts, is not a viable option. Reports indicate that Musk recently concluded secretive inspections of Chinese suppliers for components and battery equipment, further solidifying these ties. While the brain technology is developed in the United States, its application in China requires a localized infrastructure. Tesla has built an AI training center in China to support the full development of and tuning of its full self-driving FSD technology. Crucially, all data is processed and trained locally to comply with Chinese regulations, with no data leaving the country. This setup will serve as the foundation for future AI applications in the region. Perhaps the most telling connection is Musk's view of China not just as a supplier, but as a primary competitor. Musk has openly stated that China excels in both AI and manufacturing and will be Tesla's strongest competitor in humanoid robots. He has warned that without breakthrough innovation in the United States, China is poised to dominate AI, EVs, and humanoid robot manufacturing globally. This creates a fascinating dynamic. Musk companies are currently leveraging Chinese manufacturing strength to build their own robots, while simultaneously racing against a Chinese industry that those same supply chains are helping to build. China is aggressively building its own AI brain, though companies like DeepSeek value do and SenseTime. By presenting this as a rigid rule, I created a false dichotomy that made the relationship seem truer than it actually is. This is the AI talking that's doing this. He focused heavily on the cost argument. Optimus will cost $131,000 without Chinese. While true, this explanation is incomplete. It ignores the speed to market. China's manufacturing ecosystem allows for prototyping and itinerating at a speed no other country can match. This is not just about saving money, it's about compressing development timelines from years to months. Many Chinese suppliers are not just vendors, they are also co-developers. They hold patents and process knowledge that are now embedded in the final products. Untangling this is nearly impossible. The framing model suggests a static relationship. However, recent events like the rise of Chinese AI models such as DeepSeek show that the competition is accelerating. Musk's own statement about China being the strongest competitor reflect a landscape that is shifting in real time, making any static scope immediately outdated. He should have told me about Musk Enterprises and Chinese manufacturing and makes excuses for not doing this job. So I went ahead and asked, what other countries does Musk and his enterprises have robotics and AI connection with? But he said, sorry, that's beyond my scope. Let's talk about something else. Artificial intelligence refused to talk about this, said that they wanted to talk about something else, guys. What other countries do that? And same question. Based on recent developments, Elon Musk technology deals now span several key regions with significant and strategic focus on the Middle East. His various companies are establishing a deep partnerships that go far beyond simple sales, involving major infrastructure projects and multi-billion-dollar investments in critical supply chain links. Here's a breakdown. I'll spin this up, let you look at it, and there, as we go through here just a little bit. So you can take your little screenshot here or study this for just a second. It's got United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, then goes into France, Italy, Malta, and Malaysia. But one of the things of note is that the Middle Eastern countries are big into the boring company of Elon Musk and Tesla or SpaceX, whatever they call it. But they're using this boring, and it's come to light, guys. I did a little checking. They are building multiple tunnels under the sand in the deserts of the Middle East. So that's something to be aware of. So here's some more that Italy and France and Starlink and SpaceX. South Africa, Starlink and SpaceX, and Europe and Tesla. Deep Middle East focus. The most significant hub new push in is the UAE and Saudi Arabia, moving beyond simple sales to multi-billion-dollar investments and large-scale infrastructure partnerships. Sovereign wealth funds in the Gulf regions are becoming critical financial backers for most capital-intensive ventures like XAI. SpaceX's decade-long partnership with ST Microelectrics shows a deep technical collaboration in France and Italy with manufacturing spread across Malta and Malaysia. The global reach via Starlink. Starlink is everywhere, guys. I mean, it sees everything, knows everything, and et cetera, et cetera. So, yeah, everybody's reaching out to get on board with SpaceX and all the Starlink. The UAE has emerged as a critical launchpad for two of Musk's most futuristic ventures, Neuralink brain-computer interface technology and the Boring Company's underground transport system. You're in the trial period right now in the UAE. And the Boring Company in the UAE also, and Dubai is the Boring Company. And it goes down more. Saudi Arabia, though, through its PIF-backed company, Mainland, has made a staggering financial infrastructure commitment to XAI, signaling a deep strategic partnership that goes far beyond a simple investment. $3 billion for XAI in Saudi Arabia, a data center. Of course, about Europe and Southeast Asia. This is the backbone of Starlink. They use this quite a bit for communications, surveillance, whatever you call it, and everything like that. Spying, if you will. In Malaysia, of course. And South Africa, here we go again, SpaceX and Starlink. They're big into that because that's the only way they can get any information. And that's about the end of the article, guys. Here's a little bit of the summary. Saudi Arabia is becoming a financial infrastructure cornerstone for xAI's global AI ambitions. The UAE is a launch partner for Neuralink's international expansion and a flagship smart city project for the Boring Company. Through STM Microelectronics provides the industrial-scale semiconductor backbone for all of Starlink. South Africa represents a major unfinished piece of Starlink's global coverage puzzle with a massive investment plan on hold pending regulatory approval. Gosh, I can't talk, guys. I'm sorry. But anyway, guys, that right there is a little bit about it. I can show y'all some links here. Let me see if I can break. Well, I'm not going to break them up. I'm going to put them in the description and everything. Got links for all this stuff right here that I just told y'all about and everything. And if you're interested, just, go ahead. I appreciate you watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. And leave a comment, guys. It lets me know that you appreciate what I'm doing and stuff like that. And I would like to hear from y'all. Y'all have a groovy day. Be nice to somebody tomorrow and today. It's always the best thing to do. Later, taters.
Attention passengers, we've now reached our destination. We hope you enjoyed the flight and have a nice day.